Hi, thought I would show you this small Stanley trimming plane that I just bought. This is the packaging. I bought it from Amazon. It was all of $7.40. It was a add-on, so they threw it in, didn't pay any shipping. And I didn't buy this for myself. I bought it for my wife. She's a artist and uses pastel pencils, and she was looking for an alternative for sharpening. And I thought, well, how about trying one of these planes? And we had experimented a little bit with this just to see if it would work. So this is an old, I think it's from the 1940s plane. And love this. So it's an antique. I bought it from eBay. I can't remember how much it cost, but I think it was in the $30 range, something like that. Beautiful plane if you can find them. And Lee Nielsen, they make one they call a violin maker's plane, I think, and it's about $95. Of course, it's beautifully made. But I thought I'd try this and see how it works and show you guys a little bit about it. All right, so here's a closer look at it. It's really innovative how they made this, definitely for production. It's just some sheet metal that's stamped out and then bent. No machining, some kind of an anodized finish on here, and the plane iron is pretty small. And I'll just show you a little bit. So it does work. I didn't do anything to the blade. The blade appears sharp, as most people would perceive it. Who would, the average person who might buy this plane. I'm really amazed that they even make this. How many people actually buy one of these, or what purpose do they buy it for? So it does make a shaving. Let's see, full width shaving here. It's rough, but it's functional. So let me take it apart. Here's the tiny blade, and I'm going to sharpen it up here nicely and see how that improves it. And this is the mechanism that keeps it, secures the blade. Very simple. I'm not going to do anything to the bottom, like flatten it per se. I mean, for the purposes of how this is going to be used, I think this will be fine. And you can see it does function well enough. All right, so let's sharpen this blade. Okay, I am going to start with coarse. Not flat, but I didn't expect it to be flat. I think that's good enough for basic flattening. It took a few minutes. I'm just going to move all the way up through the 4 micron stone. Well, I think that's going to be good enough for this blade in the back. And the last step is stropping it. Such a tiny blade. All right, have a nice polish on the back, and the bevel is sharpened. I put a convex bevel on all my blades, works good for me. This is a bevel up block plane. Everything's manual adjustment. What you do, just put the plane on a flat surface and move the blade forward evenly until it touches. Then you can stop and then tighten down. That should get you close. Just barely cutting. And with all these kind of planes, you just use a small hammer to adjust. You tap here to loosen or to pull the blade back, and here to advance the blade. Usually it doesn't take much. I think that's actually about how I would want it. It's just kind of hard holding this for the camera. I probably would secure this to do this better, but yeah, that's a shaving from the face. It's good. I don't think, as a woodworker, I would have no problems using this. It works great for chamfering edges. I don't think I'd probably use it for much else. I think it's going to work good for my wife, though, for sharpening her very soft pastel pencils. All right, that was the first look at the Stanley 12-101 trimming plane.